The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. Such a beautiful open world game. But if you've never played it before, you might not be able to tell from this compressed video. Just take my word for it, guys. Day or night, the game looks great. But don't let the beauty fool you. Skyrim, like any other province in the continent of Tamriel, can be a very dangerous place. In Skyrim, you must deal with mages, the undead, mechanical monsters, and yes, even dragons. For those of you that are about to take their first steps as a Dragonborn, or for any low-level newbie, have no fear. I, Average Adversary, shall show you how to be a Skyrim legend. More or less. So let's get started. Now, you're introduced to the Guardian Stone very early into the game. Being that the Elder Scrolls is an RPG series, you have a bunch of different skills to level up, to mold what kind of character you'll become, and depending on which Guardian Stone you choose, you will gain 20% increase on how fast you learn that skill that falls under that Guardian Stone. You can only activate one stone at a time, so remember to visit here frequently to switch to the stone that covers the skill you are trying to level the fastest. And if you want to be a jack of all trades, without having to tediously switch all the time, find the Lover's Stone east of the city of Markarth. That stone gives you a 15% speed increase in all skills you're trying to level. But just be warned, a dragon might be guarding it. Next up, using Muffle. This is a spell you can buy very early in the game. This ups your illusion skill rather quickly, especially when illusion is low level. And in case you didn't know, each skill you're trying to master has a level cap at 100 that is separate from your actual character level. But the reason I'm telling you to use Muffle to level your illusion skill is because if you're a noob, Muffle will up your character level quickly as well. And a legendary tip, make sure you're wearing something to regenerate your magicka quickly, as Muffle can use a fair amount of your blue bar. Bound Sword. This is also a spell you can buy early on into the game, and it levels your Conjuration skill. Notice that I had there, this is a Conjuration reenactment. Well, I didn't have any footage of when I initially leveled Conjuration to 100, but you get the idea of what to do by just watching this. Now, for this to work, you must be near an enemy while recasting the Bound Sword spell, like you see me doing. So just imagine that the guy walking towards me is a damn recon camping bitch. Sorry, mixing up my games. Just imagine he's a bear. A mud crab, yeah. A mud crab. And unlike Illusion, for you to be able to be a legend, you must achieve level 100 in Conjuration. Why? Each time your character levels, you get a perk to enhance your favorite skill. And you can see here, this is a Conjuration skill tree, and each bright yellow light you see are perks that I have used to enhance my Conjuration skill. Now, the best perk for any skill usually requires that you reach level 100 of said skill in order to enable it. In the case of Conjuration, you can do dual summoning. I mean, what is cooler than summoning a Dremora Lord to kick a giant's ass? Summoning 2 Dremora Lords, of course. And, as you can see here, you can mix and match. I summon a Storm Atronach and a Dremora Lord. Variety is the spice of life.
We serve only the best here. Blackbriar mead. May I get one for you? She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting.
Now I need you to visit Ungreen,
Why, just last
this
week,
guy
I
in
commented to my
Riften.
fellow meadery workers
Ask him about
just how lucky
Maven
we are to be working
Blackbriar,
for such
and he'll tell you a
charitable family.
bullshit story about how awesome she is.
Okay, look.
When he is finished
I'm not
lying,
saying
persuade him
anything
to tell
bad
the
about
truth
the
about that
meadery or
pompous
family
elf,
from a dead
and this will up your speech skill.
I'm the fourth
So
person
keep
to work
repeating
with
this
Jason
until you
Connery
have
in the
at
last
least
year.
reached level 70 in
last year,
speech,
at the bottom of
because
Lake
that's
Conrad.
all you need to be a
Take my
legend.
advice and just get
Please
out of
note,
Riften
your
as soon as
speech
you
skill
can.
has to be at least 25
She's
already.
an absolute-
So you
Why,
better
just
go
last
sell some
week I was
stuff if you
commenting-
haven't reached that
Look,
point yet, otherwise
just
your
take my
persuasion
advice.
will fail. Once you've reached level 70, use some of your perks on the speech tree so that you can unlock Investor, which allows you to invest 500 gold on a shopkeeper to increase his/her available gold permanently. You will see the significance of this in a little bit. Next, you're going to need a lot of iron ingots and leather strips. You can find this stuff adventuring, or you can buy them from blacksmiths or general good merchants. You'll use these items to make iron daggers at a blacksmith forge. This will get your smithing level to 100 and leave you with daggers to store. So don't sell them, well, not yet. Once smithing is maxed out, use your perks on the armor type you like, meaning heavy versus light. I'm into heavy armor, so you can see I've activated the perks to the right of my smithing skill tree, and the arcane blacksmith perk in the middle, which lets me smith enchanted items. Now, heavy armor legends use Diedrich over dragon armor, even though Diedrich armor weighs more. But that won't matter because of a perk you can get under the heavy armor skill tree. Now, if you're looking for a tip showing you a speedy way on how to improve your heavy armor skill level, I don't have any to share. Go adventure, kick some ass, and don't block like a little punk. When you take hits, you're leveling your armor. And the perk you want to activate under heavy armor is conditioning, which makes your armor weigh nothing. So, all that is left is to get some ebony ingots, leather strips, and Deidre hearts, and you can smith your own legendary Diedrich armor. But average, I see your armor is glowing. I'm getting to that. Having a great armor rating is fine against warrior type enemies, but if you're fighting mages or magical creatures without enchanting your stuff, you will still get your ass kicked. So remember those daggers you made earlier? You need those, you need to learn Banish for the dagger enchantment, and you need a lot of soul gems, filled with souls. But average, finding an enchanted item with expelling to disenchant in order to learn Banish is hard to find and expensive to buy. Don't cry about it, just do as I say. Remember you got the investor perk for leveling your speech skill? Visit Lucan Valerius in Riverwood and invest 500 gold into his shop. He will have 11,000 gold for you to drain out with all the Banish enchanted daggers you have for sale. When your enchantment is low level, those daggers get you more than 1,000 gold each. You'll restock your gold and be rich in no time. And if you're struggling to find soul gems, the College of Winterhold, you can find a few to buy. You can loot them in Dwarven Ruins, or you can get a weapon like the Mace of Malakbal and bitch slap your enemies to fill your empty soul gems with their pathetic souls. Now, spend some perks on your enchanting skill tree. Make sure you max out Enchanter with 5 perks. You don't have to follow the same tree path as I did, but your main goal is to enable extra effort so you can dual enchant your armor and weapons. Then, start your path to being a legend. Destroy your enemies without needing to stock up on health potions and constantly using restoration like a punk. One hit. Sit down. Finish him. But average, a true legend only plays on master difficulty level. No problem. Death Lords, pushovers. Your frost damage is tickling me. Sit down, son. So there you have it, folks. Even on master difficulty, legends can own their enemies, as you see me take down this dragon with ease. So if you're using a female character and done all I've said so far, congratulations, you've already become a Skyrim legend. But if you're using a male character, there's still one more requirement. Using a male character, you better have some hair on your chest, because that is how a real legend rolls. Like I do in real life. Well, except I have a 1-pack instead of a 6-pack, but I get the same response from the ladies.
Put on some clothes, you damn fool.
Yeah, wait, what? Sorry, I forgot Bethesda made this chick a lesbian. Let's try this again.
Sure Bones, handsome man in Falkreath.
Oh yeah, you know you like what you see. So how about coming over to my place? I can show you my weapons collection. You know, like my Staff of Magnus.